Energy efficiency is one of the fastest, most cost-effective ways to cut carbon, save money, and build a sustainable future. The demand for professionals who can deliver these results, well, it just keeps on growing. Are you ready to turn your passion for sustainability into a real career? Do you want to make an impact on buildings, on businesses, on the planet? Maybe you're frustrated by the slow pace of change. Maybe you're tired of seeing energy wasted while the world talks about climate action, but only seems to be only taking slow action. Or maybe you're just looking for a career that actually matters, where there's growth, demand, and tangible results. You don't want to be stuck in a role that just seems pointless. If that sounds like you, you're in the right place. In this video, we're covering how to start a career in energy efficiency. Welcome. I'm Bruce Rowse from the Sustainability Education Academy. Briefly, let's get clear on what energy efficiency is. Energy efficiency is about using less energy to achieve the same or better outcomes. It's about smarter technology, better processes, and a culture of continuous improvement. Energy efficiency applies across every sector: commercial and buildings, industrial facilities, residential homes, manufacturing, transport, data centers. It's about optimizing HVAC systems, tightening building envelopes, upgrading controls, leveraging data to make smarter decisions. The goal is reduced wastage, cutting costs, shrinking carbon footprints without sacrificing comfort, productivity, or performance. So why should you choose a career in energy efficiency? Firstly, the demand is real and it's growing. Governments, corporations, and institutions worldwide are setting aggressive carbon reduction targets. They need experts who can turn these targets into action. According to the International Energy Agency, firstly, energy efficiency is the first fuel, and secondly, energy efficiency could deliver 40% or more of the emissions reductions needed to meet global climate goals. That's just not a side gig, that's a core strategy. Second, the variety of roles is huge. Whether you're an engineer, a data analyst, a project manager, or a communicator, or someone from finance, there's a place for you. You could be conducting energy audits, designing retrofits, managing building automation systems, project managing upgrades, advising on policy or compliance, and the list goes on. The field is broad and the skills are transferable. Third, the impact is tangible. This isn't theoretical work. When you help a hospital cut its energy use by 30%, or a factory slash its peak demand, you see the results in lowered bills, reduced emissions, and healthier, more resilient buildings. You're not just talking about change, you're making it happen. So how do you get there? Step one is to require relative education and training. This is just a suggested first step. Many energy efficiency careers start with a career in a relevant field, a degree in a relevant field, Think of mechanical or electrical or environmental engineering, building science, or sustainability. But don't necessarily get hung up, you just need to be an engineer. What matters is your ability to understand how buildings and systems use energy, how to make them better, and to be part of the process, because it's not just all about the engineering, there's many other aspects involved. Now, if you're still in school and university and you want to get right into the nitty-gritty of the engineering side of things, focus on courses that cover thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, controls, building systems, electrical. If you're already working, look for continuing education programs or online courses that fill in the gaps. Energy efficiency is a broad field. Into data and coding, an important part of energy efficiency is turning data into useful insights. Love organizing and coordinating. Energy efficiency upgrades need strong project management skills. Love communicating. Selling energy efficiency upgrades is a very important skill. Are you into finance? A lack of finance is a key constraint for energy efficiency projects. Maybe you can be the person who makes it happen by providing the finance. But a degree alone isn't enough, or trade qualification. The industry values credentials that prove you can deliver results. That's where industry certifications come in. Programs like the Investment Grade Energy Auditor IGA certification from the Sustainability Education Academy are designed to bridge the gap between theory and practice. They teach you how to conduct rigorous, actionable audits that get implemented, not just filed away. Certifications can set you apart in a crowded field. They show employers and clients that you're serious, credible, and up to date with industry standards. Theory is just a starting point. If you want to be taken seriously, you need hands-on experience. That means getting out of the classroom and into the field. Start with internships. Look for opportunities with energy consulting firms, utilities, facilities management companies, or sustainability departments. Don't be afraid to start small. Every project, every site visit, every data set is a chance to learn. Volunteer work counts too. Join local sustainability initiatives, help with community energy projects, or assist on campus retrofits. The goal is to build a portfolio of real-world experience that you can point to when you're applying for pitching clients. Entry-level positions are your next step. Look for roles like energy analyst, junior or sustainability officer. These positions will expose you to the nuts and bolts of energy efficiency, data collection, site assessments, report writing, client communications. The more projects you touch, the faster you'll learn what works and what doesn't. Energy efficiency is a multidisciplinary field. To succeed, you'll need a mix of technical, analytical, and soft skills. Here I'm going to focus on the skills needed specifically by energy efficiency advisors. However, as earlier stated, being an advisor is not the be-all and end-all. Many other skills are needed to get the project sold, financed, and implemented. For energy efficiency advisors, also known as energy auditors or energy efficiency consultants, technical knowledge is non-negotiable. You need to understand how energy flows through buildings and systems, how to read utility bills, how to use tools like thermal cameras and data loggers, and how to model savings with software. Analytical skills are critical. You'll be sifting through data, identifying patterns, and quantifying opportunities. Can you spot the outlier in a year's worth of interval data? Can you build a business case that stands up to CFO scrutiny? These are the skills that separate the clipboard auditors from the investment grade professionals. So communication is just as important. You need to translate technical findings into clear, actionable recommendations. You'll be presenting to engineers, facility managers, and executives, each with their own priorities and language. The best energy professionals know how to tailor their message, address objections, and build consensus. Management rounds out the list. Energy efficiency projects involve multiple stakeholders, tight timelines, moving targets, complex systems and buildings. The ability to plan, coordinate, and deliver in time and on budget is a huge asset. Maybe if you're part of a team, you can just hand this over to someone who specialises in project management. Networking and staying updated. This field moves fast. New technologies, evolving regulations, and shifting incentives mean that what worked last year may not work today. If you want to stay relevant, you need to stay connected. Attend conferences and workshops. These are great places to learn about the latest trends, meet industry leaders and find mentors. You can join professional associations. Many countries have associations offering resources, training and network opportunities. They're also a great way to stay informed about job openings and project opportunities. Don't underestimate the power of online communities. LinkedIn groups, industry forums and mastermind groups can be a valuable source of news, advice and connections. The more you engage, the more you learn and the more visible you become in the field. So what are some career paths in energy efficiency? I want to build on my earlier comments and look more closely at the kinds of roles that are out there and what people working in these roles actually do. So an energy audit is the detective. You visit sites, collect data, analyze systems, and identify inefficiencies. Your job is to find savings opportunities and present them in a way that gets projects funded and implemented. The sustainability consultant. You advise organisations on how to reduce their environmental impact. That can mean developing sustainability strategies, managing certifications, or designing energy efficiency programs at a high level. Energy manager. You're responsible for the ongoing performance of a building or portfolio. You track energy consumption, implement projects, and ensure that savings are sustained over time. A building automation specialist or building management specialist. You design and optimize control systems that manage heating, ventilation, air conditioning, maybe lighting, and other building systems. Your work ensures that buildings operate efficiently and comfortably, even as conditions change. A policy analyst or program manager. You work on the big picture, developing policies, managing incentive programs, or advising governments and utilities on how to drive energy efficiency at scale. Project. You manage the implementation of energy efficiency projects, which can be complex projects involving building services, mechanical, electrical, coordinating shutdowns, and ensuring that workplaces are safe during the upgrade. Financier. You help businesses find the funding to do energy efficiency projects, including tapping into energy efficiency incentives, arranging loans or leases, or on large projects with a portfolio of sites, even attracting green bonds. Sales and marketing. You help energy efficiency businesses find prospects and turn them into clients. The field is broad and the opportunities are growing. Whether you want to be in the field, in the office, or shaping policy, there's a pathway for you. Here are a couple of examples of what energy efficiency professionals have achieved. Case study number one is a commercial office building in a major city. It was struggling with high energy bills and tenant complaints about comfort. An energy audit revealed outdated HVAC controls, poor insulation, inefficient lighting. The team implemented a comprehensive retrofit, upgrading controls, adding insulation and switching to LED. The result? 25% reduction in energy usage, improved tenant satisfaction, and a payback period of less than 3 years. The energy efficiency experts didn't just write a report, they delivered measurable results. Case study number 2. A manufacturing plant faced rising energy costs and pressure to cut emissions. Energy efficiency professionals conducted a detailed energy audit, identified opportunities for process heat recovery, and recommended better pump systems and variable speed drives on those systems. After implementation, the plant saw significant cost savings and a substantial drop in carbon emissions. If I recall correctly, it was at least 10%. The project was so successful, the company rolled out similar upgrades across its other facilities. So these aren't isolated stories. They're happening every day in every sector, and they're driven by energy efficiency professionals. So what's the future outlook? The field of energy efficiency clearly is not static. It's evolving with technology, policy, and market demand. So some of the exciting areas are smart buildings and IoT. This has been coming for quite a while, but little by little, it's transforming how buildings are managed. Sensors, smart meters, and advanced analytics allow for real-time monitoring and optimization. Energy professionals understand these systems, I believe, will be in increasing demand. Energy storage and grid modernization. As more renewables come online, energy storage and grid management are becoming critical. Professionals who can design and implement storage solutions, who can understand demand response and grid integration, are beginning to shape the future of energy consumption. Decarbonization and electrification. The push to electrify everything, from heating to transportation, means new challenges and opportunities for energy efficiency experts. Understanding how to optimize electrical systems, manage peak loads, and integrate renewables is becoming essential. The bottom line, the skills you build today will open doors tomorrow. The field is growing and the opportunities are only getting bigger. This career isn't without its challenges. Some of the challenges are staying current. Regulations, technologies, and best practices are always changing. If you're not learning, falling behind, make ongoing education a habit. Ongoing reading, subscribing to newsletters and so on, attending conferences. Communicating complex information. You'll often need to explain technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders. The ability to translate data into clear, actionable recommendations is a skill that sets the best apart from the rest. Delivering results, not just reports. Clients want savings, not paperwork. Focus on implementation and then measurement and verification to prove the savings. Build a reputation for projects that get implemented, not just proposed. I want to now look at building a personal brand in energy efficiency. As you progress, building a personal brand can set you apart. Share your knowledge with write blog posts, create videos, or speak at events. Engage on professional networks like LinkedIn. Document your projects, share your successes, and connect with others in the field. A strong personal brand isn't just about self-promotion. It's about building trust, credibility, and a network of opportunities. Over time, the more visible you are, the more doors will open. So, to conclude, your roadmap to a career that matters. Starting a career in energy efficiency isn't just about finding a job. It's about building a future. Here's a suggested pathway. Firstly, acquire relevant education and training. Don't just settle for a degree. Get some sort of industry certification. Second, gain practical experience, internships, volunteer work, entry-level roles. Third, develop key skills. Fourth, network and stay updated. Conferences, associations, online communities. Fifth, explore diverse career paths. Energy consulting, management, policy, finance, project management, and so on. Sixth, learn from real-world success stories. See what's possible when you turn knowledge into action. Seventh, stay ahead of trends, embrace new technologies and market shifts. And eighth, build your personal brand. Share your expertise and connect with the community. Now, if you want to accelerate your journey, let's go back to the starting point. Consider the investment-grade energy auditor certification from the Sustainability Education Academy. You can take some lessons for free, see the links below, and they'll show you what separates a report that gets acted on from one that gets ignored. So if you're ready to turn your passion for sustainability into a real rewarding career, don't wait. Start learning and doing, and subscribe to our channel for more content on energy efficiency and professional growth. Please put your questions in the comments if you have any. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and good luck on your journey into the world of energy efficiency.